Mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want to over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh wow. Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? Well, welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona, I don't remember what it's called. Good morning, Magic Crew. Happy Wednesday and welcome into another Ear-to-Ear Magic live stream coming to you live from the Walt Disney World Resort here in Orlando. Glad you guys could join us this morning. Welcome in. You are brand new to our channel here at Ear-to-Ear Magic. My name is Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent in the parks and your camera operator for today's resort tour. This is my son, Owen. He's here to make sure that all the food is eaten, that we get the clean plate sticker if we have any foods throughout the parks. And my wife, Susan, and I are both Travelmation travel agents. Susan's in the chat as well. We are here to provide you guys a place to come into a family-friendly way to enjoy the parks Monday through Friday. So you can have fun, you can have time with others like yourself who enjoy the parks, and you can do it in a safe environment where you can also learn a little bit about what's going on and have a solid source of information about your favorite destinations here in Central Florida. So welcome in, guys. Good morning. Glad you guys could join us. If this is your first time coming in and being a part of one of our live streams, we would love for you guys to be a part of our over 25,500 Magic Crew members on our channel, or Ohana, our Magic Crew. Good morning, Magic Crew. Welcome in. And if you guys jump into the chat today and have a great time with the Magic Crew and decide that you want to do this on a regular, we would love for you guys to take a couple of seconds, hit that subscribe button, and join us here regularly every Monday through Friday as we enjoy time in the parks here at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort, and even other places we may travel and explore later on as the channel grows. So, welcome in, guys. We are at the entrance of Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, one of the original resorts opened up here at Walt Disney World. Yes, in fact, the day that the Magic Kingdom opened, the Polynesian was here as well. October 1st, 1971, one of the originals. While they've had quite a few changes here and there, we've got more coming on the horizon. The Polynesian Village Resort is still very much a staple of coming here and enjoying a Disney vacation. Very iconic. And you gotta love the smell too. And as your first walk in, your first hidden Mickey. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Glad to have you with us. Good morning, Sean. Less than 24 hours until we fly down to Florida. Awesome. Morning, Mouse Mom. This is where I want to stay on my next visit. Love the atmosphere. Good morning, Alicia. Welcome in, Jill. Good to see you, Elsie. Welcome in, Tammy. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you, Kwaharini. Welcome in, Fun Things. Daniel's with us this morning. Hello, Weirdo King. They do have some awesome breakfast here. Whether you eat at the whether you eat at the Kona Cafe or you go to eat at Captain Cook's, lots of great options. Welcome in, Big Al. Good to see you. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome in, Leo.
Do I have to go put it outside?
Good morning. Just give me a stage. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Greg. Welcome in. We have somebody new coming into the channel today. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. We are glad that you have taken the chance to join our crew, and we would love for you to jump into the chat and let everybody get a chance to say hello to you and welcome you in. SK's like, I want to see the pools with the heat today, and I think a lot of people would love to see the pools. Morning, Interest Maker. How are you? We should go get a lay. I don't know if, you know what, they don't have, normally they have a cast member out here handing them out as you first come in. We could very well do that. They do have tropical lays over here as you come in. You can do some pin trading. They got a pin trading book over here and checking in at guest services. And those who are coming in to stay, as you do come in to check in, you do get a tropical lei to wear around your neck, welcome you in a formal aloha. So it's kind of cool. Welcome in, Jennifer. Good morning, David D. How are you guys doing this morning? Gina, good to see you. Happy National Roller Coaster Day. Yes, it is. Today is National Roller Coaster Day. Of course, this is the one day we choose to not be in a park. So we celebrate National Roller Coaster Day almost every day in some way. Welcome in, Julianne. Good to see you, Caitlin. Me and My Life's here. CM Nowhere Man. The Hatbox Ghost is here at the Poly. Welcome in, Patricia. Disney Lisa's here. And I will tell you guys, if you have come to our channel unexpectedly, there are a ton of great people in here who are positive, uplifting, and ready to welcome you in. So don't be shy. Jump into the chat and have some fun with us today. And there's no better way to get an introduction. Say good morning and aloha to Maui. Yes, Maui is our little mascot here who greets everyone as they come in. And you're like, I've heard that name Maui before. You've probably seen Moana. And he makes way for everybody to come on in and get their day started here at the Polynesian. Another fun fact. These are real orchids. There may be some who go, oh, they're just fake flowers. No. These are all real. And there is a horticulturist who is in charge of making sure that these are taken well care of. We've spoken to them several times in the past. It's fun to watch them come in and handle them and make sure that they have enough water and they have all the things that they need to thrive. A lot of care is taken to the plants here in the center. It's kind of cool. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. So we just had the ceiling. Our ceiling just got repaired from a water leakage that happened earlier in this year. So we kind of understand that. Never fun. Yeah, he doesn't look anything like Maui, does he, Cake Toast? Less troublemaking. Missy says, good morning, crew. The Poly Bungalows are our resort goals. And we're going to show you guys a little bit of what they look like. They are really nice. We've been in them several times. And cannot wait to show you guys what they look like this morning, too. Good morning, Thorin. How are you doing today? I hope that this afternoon I can finally get back with you and we can get some things taken care of. So, good morning, Thorin. Good to see you this morning. Oh, and the Hawaiian cookies. Thorin's automatically going for snacks. So, yeah, we're going to see those in just a bit as well. So, again, this is a deluxe resort here at Walt Disney World, one of the original. It is going to be a pricier budget to stay here for the amenities and for the proximity.
You can literally just come to the main building and take a monorail right directly over to Magic Kingdom, and you can say you want to go to Epcot, you can ride back to TDC and then ride a monorail to there.
So you've got the resort monorail, and you can do like I do many times, get on the boat and go straight over as well. So we will be coming back to and spending some time in the gift shop just to show you guys a lot of the exclusive things you can find in the boutique instead of the boutique. And some fun hidden Mickeys that are found here in the gift shop. This is only one of 2 gift shops in the lobby. Of course, Thorin has already alluded to the fact that the Hawaiian Honolulu cookies are fantastic. And you're looking for a souvenir to take home for yourself or to send to somebody else just to say, hey, this is where we stayed. So we're celebrating, 51 years of the Poly, but we've got 25 years of Aloha here with the Honolulu cookie. Premium shortbread cookies. How much is the box?
Yes.
I'm going to go 35.
35? 43.
43. That was with the discount. I was off.
Those have many different sizes.
This one's 24. 18 premium shortbread
This
cookies
one's
in 6
35.
different flavors. So
If you guess this size box, it won't make sense.
maybe one of these days we should give a patron gift away. We should send some Honolulu. How can I not say Honolulu? Honolulu. But we'll be coming back in here and spending a little bit more time. I just wanted to give you guys a quick jaunt. Let's talk about some food amenities real quick, which you can do and dine here. And then we're going to walk the grounds. We're going to talk to you about some different locations around the resort. And if you guys have questions at any time, please feel free to ask. I'm sure you guys probably have lots of questions about the Poly or just Disney World in general. Feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. We want you guys to feel comfortable about learning. And if there's something we don't know the direct answer to, we'll get back to you guys with it about it. So, good morning. Good morning, Don. How are you? And guys, because we are doing a resort tour today, there is no lunch poll. I know. No lunch poll today. But if you're like, wait a minute, we love to see different food options and we want to see something. It seems sad that we're at such a great resort. We're not getting to do a lunch poll today. Don't worry, guys. There is a new stream set up for this afternoon. And those who are already subscribed and have on their notifications will have already noticed that we have a stream set up for this afternoon. We will fulfill your Disney calories.
Virtual calories?
Virtual calories are
Virtual
coming.
calories.
So, cheers and good morning, James. How are you? Good morning, George. How are you doing today, sir? Welcome in, DVC Deborah. It is a gorgeous resort. It really is. It's really nice. Oh, you guys are fine. Come on. No, you're fine. I got it way up here, so they don't even know you're here. And not only is just a regular resort, but this is also a DVC resort, Disney Vacation Club. So I don't know if you've ever stayed here using your DVC points before, Deborah, but we have before. So there are DVC rooms and regular rooms available for rent and use for your vacations here. I can smell the breakfast still, Owen. We're still serving breakfast here at Captain Cook's, and we have things like the Bounty breakfast, which has your old standard, good old, Disney breakfast items, including your Mickey waffles. You gotta have a Mickey waffle if you're getting a platter, a breakfast platter in the morning. You can get just the Mickey-shaped waffles. You can get yourself a morning flatbread. One of the things you can get here, of course, is the Tonga toast. It is an icon of the Polynesian. Sourdough stuffed with bread, deep fried and covered in cinnamon and sugar. Yeah, nothing healthy about it. It's bread, sugar, and sugar and sugar. But man, what a way to carb-tastically start your day. Welcome in, Topa Creative Studio. Good to see you. Welcome in, Wendy. Good morning, good morning. It's Chewy the cat. Hello, Chewy. Meow. Now, this is a quick service here at Captain Cook's, and they have one of my favorite Disney items is the coconut Thai meatballs served for lunch and dinner here.
We've actually, Mom's actually recorded the recipe, asked for the recipe, and then made them at home multiple times.
Cool. Alice is a DVC member. This is a home resort for them. Good morning, Isabel. And Mickey waffle is always a great way to start the day, right? Now, if you're going to eat at the Kona Cafe, which is upstairs, which we'll take you guys up to in just a moment, you can also get the original Tonga toast. It's a little bit heftier a portion. And it does come, I believe, with a compote, like a fruit compote, to add to it. So, speaking of icons, right down the hallway from Captain Cook's is Trader Sam's Grotto. This location is only open in the late afternoon, and it's open from 3 p.m. to 12 midnight. Now, this is a bar and lounge. It is very small. There's not much space inside at all. And something that's very important to know, before 8 p.m., guests of all ages are welcome to come in. Families can come in and have fun, no problem. After 8 p.m., after 8, only those of drinking ages can enter. Only 21 years and older can come in after 8. So if you want to share an afternoon sort of experience with your family, Grotto can be a lot of fun. They have a lot of mocktails and stuff like that. You can get the experience, but you're going to want to get in there before 8 o'clock. So you only have 5 hours, 3 to 8, to bring the whole family in. Something else to think about when it comes to Trader Sam's Grotto, it's extremely busy, extremely high demand. It opens at 3. There will be people lined up here at 2 p.m. all the way down the hallway, waiting to have their names in first. The first people in will be the first people who get tables. Everyone else after that first table's filled will be on a wait list, and that wait list can easily go 2 to 3 hours. So if you're wanting to go in at a certain time, you're going to want to show up early to get your name either on that list, or if you're one of the earliest ones, to get in right at 3 o'clock when it opens up. Now, if you are a fan of the drinks that are inside Trader Sam's Grotto, there is an option. If you're okay with missing out on the fun that is inside of the lounge with all the experiences and all the sounds, certain people order drinks, certain things will happen inside of the dark area. The volcano will erupt. There will be, if you order the Nautilus, you'll have the ocean water come down. If you're okay with missing out on that type of environmental fun, you can always come out here on the Tiki Terrace. Tiki Terrace opens up later this afternoon as well. You can order the same drinks, but everything is outside. A lot more space, a lot more areas. Oftentimes they do have live music out here as well. That never happens on the inside, but you can come in, they will have servers to help you, or you can also do a walk up to grab a drink. And they of course have all the same drinks available outside, just without the environmental feedback that you get normally, including the famous Polynesian pearl, which every once in a while, the white pearls, you'll get a black pearl, which is considered to be very rare and valuable. Lots of souvenir tiki mugs as well, and you can make the determination of whether or not you want to have one. You can order a drink and not take the tiki mug with you, or you can pay the additional fee and they will give you a clean mug in a box to take home with you as a souvenir. Good morning, guys. Welcome into Disney's Polynesian Village. We're quickly just walking around talking about the food amenities. We'll come back out here and check our pool in just a moment. But we are making our eating rounds at the moment. Good morning, and welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Karen. Good to see you, Edgar. Hello, Pikachu. How are you? Welcome in, Fallen Star. The Pineapple Lanai is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 12 hours of Dole Whip, and it usually has a different flavor. There's either vanilla or raspberry or coconut or something like that as an option. Pineapple Lanai oftentimes has specialty offerings as well, especially for like 626 Day. 4th of July, they have special things. Halloween, they'll have these, different flavorings and stuff like that. But you can come out and get yourself a Dole Whip. You can get it in a souvenir cup, or you can get a float. So, a different way to get a Dole Whip without having to be in a park. All right, let's head on up. Good morning, Edgar. Good to see everybody in today. Magic Crew, don't forget, as you come into the chat, help us out in reaching more and more friends that we haven't met yet by hitting that thumbs up button and getting YouTube to suggest our streams and channel out to others who are just like ourselves and love the theme parks. And if you are new today, we'd love for you guys to take a second and hit the subscribe button and come back and join us every Monday through Friday. All right, this is Ohana. Ohana is a family-style dinner and breakfast area. They serve breakfast with characters at night. There are no characters. It's just food and entertainment. Karen says, my parents' favorite resort, and the dinner at Ohana is fabulous. Highly recommend, guys, that you get reservations for Ohana. Walk up is rare, if a unicorn. So get your reservations made at 60 days out. Again, breakfast, character dining, dinner. There's live music and entertainment. Another tip as we make our way around, we'll show you guys the Tambu Lounge. Just real quick to show you. The Tambu Lounge is actually this lounge area right outside of Ohana. And if you're a big fan of the pot stickers or of the noodles at Ohana, but not able to get a dinner reservation, or just want to just hankering for some of those noodles, go into the Tambu Lounge to walk up. If there's availability at a table, and you can just order it.
We actually went and did that one. So
just order your noodles, order your pot stickers, and good to go. So a little secret there. You don't have to do a full Ohana dinner to get your fix on some of the items that are available. Good morning, Green Giant. How are you today? Good morning, Michael. Hello, Jeff. Jeff, can you smell the bacon over there at the Kona Island? We'll get there in just a moment. Good morning, Exit 30. All right, over here to my left is our other merchandise location here at the Poly. It is on the second floor, and it's the Moana Mercantile. And you can get additional merch and a few more, that's what I'm looking for, like more toys, more play items, more kid-centered souvenirs, as well as a good place to look for Stitch items as well. If you're a big Stitch fan like me, they don't always have a ton of Stitch, but you can usually find some sort of Stitch here or there. Chewy the Cat, do you know if you can order noodles and pot stickers before 4 p.m. at the Timber Lounge? Unfortunately not. You'll have to wait until it opens up there before you can get those items. Because you'll have to have the kitchen ready. The Ohana kitchen is where they actually come from, and you'll have to make sure that that kitchen's ready to start providing meals at that point. So good question. Thanks, Exit 30. Thanks for Ninja watching, though, and all of our Ninja watchers today. Greatly appreciate you guys coming along and having some fun with us. Hey, Owen. Can you look right up there in that little net? The sea glass and the netting. Got yourself a little Mickey right there. Shannon, good morning. Welcome in, baby Caleb. Aloha. That's a big Stitch. That's almost life size. $100?
70.
70? All right.
Oh, nope, stop.
Now you've done it.
He's eating. Nope, that's...
I'm afraid to ask anyone a new Stitch toy. What happened to the old one? Good morning, Captain Tuttle.
There.
All good?
He is stable.
Good morning, Roxanne. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Miss Missy Fraga. How are you? Naomi says the Lapu Lapu. The Lapu Lapu is an real life, actual, not fake plastic, is an actual pineapple that's been cut open, cored, and the pineapple alcoholic drink goes inside, and they hand you the pineapple to drink out of. It's gained a name for itself, being able to walk around holding an actual pineapple and drinking out of it. It feels as close as you're going to get to the islands while being here. Be aware, though, it is strong, and it may take you for a ride. Like, woo, man, I'm starting to feel it. The Lapu Lapu. The last time I talked to the bartenders over at the Tembu Lounge, they told me they serve somewhere between 40 to 45 lapu-lapus a day. And someone's in charge of making sure that those pineapples are cored and ready for that day's service. Good to hear it, Missy. Welcome in. Jeff's like, lapu-lapu is heaven in a pineapple. Happy 5 months. Thank you so much, Emax, for being a Magic Crew cast member of our YouTube program here for 5 months. And going to be here next month as well. So thank you so much, Emax, for the support of the channel. Glad to see you in green today.
Look how open this lobby is.
Steven says at the Tembu Lounge you can also order a back scratcher. It's the name of a drink. And yes, it does come with an actual back scratcher for you to take home. And you scratch your back, and then that's where it ends. There's no more other scratching. You just scratch your own back. This is upstairs is where you're going to get on and off the resort monorail. Easy on and off security that way. What time do reservations for dining opens up at 60 days? It usually opens up at 6 a.m., but please be aware of the fact that it could open up minutes before. So those highly sought afters could be gone by the time you get there at 6 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. If you do book your Walt Disney World vacation with us for room and tickets on property, we will be glad to help you get those dining reservations, even if you are West Coast and don't want to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. We got you taken care of. I was looking for something in particular, and I don't know if I can still find it. I always forget where it's at. So there's actually a hidden Mickey over here, and I've just lost it. We'll find it later. I always forget these things, and I see them over and over and over again. But somewhere along this area, there are 3 nails in one of the boards that are intentionally a hidden Mickey. Yes, but by the way, this morning, Susan was up at 5:30 this morning getting dining reservations for one of our Travelmation travel clients. So they don't. Okay. They didn't have to get up to get their reservations this morning, so that was kind of nice. I just can't find it. We'll find them later. Like I say, I'll find them. I know where they are, and then later on, I can't find them again. All right, Kona Cafe. This is our. Oh, they're not all out yet. This is our coffee place to come. I'm going to back up a little bit to give everybody some space so we don't have a camera in their face. The Kona Cafe does have Joffrey's coffee. You can get yourself your specialty coffees and things like this. Also in the desserts, which are not out just yet because it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You can get yourself an array of desserts and different offerings,
including chocolate covered bacon.
Including chocolate covered bacon. Yep. They usually have, I think it's 4 kinds. There's usually
4 kinds. You get
3 of them are the same. 3 of them the same all the time, and then they have a seasonal one that rotates. So you can either get the individual flavors, or you can get a chocolate covered bacon sampler.
Yeah.
So. I'm gonna just real quick. Check out. We've got Disney Princess Week starts next week. It's World Princess Week, and here at Disney, they're gonna have all kinds of princess desserts all week long. Most of them have started already in the month of August. It's taken all I could do not to go ahead and get started before the week starts. But the Moana mini cake is here. Vanilla cake filled with mango mousse and robed in a wave of glaçage, buttercream, fondant, and white chocolate decor. $7.29. So we'll have to come and check that out some other time. Welcome in, Ashley.
That was Kona Cafe Island. over to our left is the actual room.
So Aaron, if you're at Pop Century and you want to come over to the Poly, what you'll need to do is get on a bus to the Magic Kingdom. Simply get on a bus to the Magic Kingdom. You'll get off at the Magic Kingdom, and then at that point you can either take a boat or the resort monorail back over to the Polynesian. And earlier I missed it, but I would like to say thank you to Elwin. Elwin says, hello, new to the channel. Can you share how your in real life streams are so smooth? I've tried, but mine are glitchy, even with good internet on my phone. I've been doing this for 3 years. Elwin, I'll tell you, I've struggled with this a lot. Even now, we're now streaming in 1080, but for the longest time, we struggled sometimes just to have 720. What really helps for me is we're using AT&T. And we also use StreamYard. If you're interested in looking into that, there is a link in the description of our videos to show you that program that we use if you wanted to try it out. And then some of the other equipment we use is down there as well. It's just taken a lot of fine-tuning and a lot of hard work over the years, and it's gotten better over time. We hope it continues to get better. So thank you so much for the super chat, Elwin. Thank you for being new to the channel. We're glad to have you with us. And JG, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for the support of the channel. And we hope you're having a great Wednesday here today. And when it comes to super stickers, what can we say except thank you for the super chat? I appreciate that. Thank you so much, JG. Good morning, Onyx. How are you? And James says, I have only eaten there once and I would definitely go back to try more menu items. Everything we had was great. So over here is the actual Kona Cafe. What we saw before was the Kona Island Cafe. That's where they have coffee and desserts. It's a walk-up area. A full sit-down table service here is the Kona Cafe. Reservations are required, or I would say recommended, but there are oftentimes walk-ups. Always check your My Disney Experience account to see if they have walk-ups available. You can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner here at the Kona Cafe. And again, this is what we mentioned before, where you would go to get your Tonga toast. You want a full sit-down experience with all the fixings and a little bit of compote and fruit would go with it as well. Try it out. You can do it for free and see if it helps any. It's a lot of trial and error. It has been for us over the years. And we still got a long ways to go, too. We're so glad to have you in this morning, Missy. Thank you for subscribing.
You can smell the food.
I can smell all the breakfast items here off at Ohana right now. Ryan says the Kona Cafe has some great food. And the Kona Cafe Tonga toast is so good, according to share. Good morning, Amy H. How are you? And Elwin, thank you again for the super chat. What are the best character interaction dinners? Well, for me, I like Ohana here because we're here because Stitch is here. You get Stitch waffles, but I love having some time with Stitch and other characters for breakfast. Other good breakfast, if you like Mickey and Friends, over at Chef Mickey's is a really great interaction. One of our favorites, of course, is Topolino's Terrace over at Top of the Riviera because you have Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald, and they all have side well, I'm thinking not habits, but hobbies. Thank you. They all have side hobbies that they've taken up, like poems, writing poems, or dancing, or becoming a sculptor or a painter. And they've incorporated that into the story as well. So lots of great options. But of course, like I said, if you're like a Stitch lover like I am, Ohana is a good way to go. Fun things. I have Topolino's Terrace next month. So pumped. And Cheryl, yes, Stitch, Lilo, Mickey, and Pluto are at Ohana, and it's one of the only places that you can have that one-on-one time with Stitch and Lilo and really, really enjoy it. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you? Good to see you, mouse ears and beers. Now, this is the Tambu Lounge. Again, as I mentioned, this is a great place to come in and grab some bites. You can get yourself some drinks and stuff like that. It is a walk-up scenario. This is where you would also get the Lapu Lapu. We've already seen a few Lapu Lapus walking around the resort this morning. Yeah, already. Yes, I know it's 11 o'clock. And just quickly, guys, all I can do is smell the food. I can smell it. It smells amazing. I smell banana. I smell syrup. And it's pretty awesome. And if you get a table over by the windows, you get some really great views out over the property as well. And Stitch waffles. And you got I mean, how can you not go wrong starting a day off? I know Mickey waffles are popular, but Stitch, I mean, come on. Stitchy waffles. Let's walk away before we get any more hungry than we are. We are not going to be able to eat until we get to this afternoon. We're going to finish our tour today. And we're going to take you guys to a surprise stream. If you guys are part of our crew and haven't noticed already, we have a surprise stream set up this afternoon called 6 Desserts and a Chicken Sandwich, named by Owen today. So we have brand new foods over at the Contempo Cafe, and we are going to go check it out this afternoon. So separate stream. Go find it if you want to. Hit a thumbs up and put a reminder in, and come and join us this afternoon for a very unusual stream. People sometimes will come into our streams and go, every time I come into your channel, you're eating food. That's all you do is eat. Well, if they hit this stream this afternoon, that's all we're going to do. Cindy Disney, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Aloha. And Owen, they just announced yesterday, Wednesday, August 30th. I think it's a Wednesday. August 30th, Disney Cruise Line is going to have a special presentation giving us some inside information of the new Disney Cruise Line ship, the Disney Treasure. So look for more information, and there's going to be a lot of people curious to see how this new ship's going to look, and I can't wait to see more information on that coming out on the 30th. Hello, Riley. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Skipper Bob? This place is a vacation in itself. I always feel very relaxed in this location. I really enjoy it. Good morning, John. All right. We'll come back and do some more looking into the boutique. And but let's go take a look at some of the locations that are available here to stay at inside the Polynesian. It's going to be a lot of food. It's going to be a lot of information for dining at the Contempo. So looking forward to that this afternoon, Karen. Come and join us. We're going to dive deep into it. We're gonna go in. We're gonna jump right on into the deep end. Yes, they announced starting next month, September 15th, I believe. Oh, you put it right there in the comment. We're going to be adding Bruno. Will be Bruno's first appearance on a regular schedule here at Walt Disney World. It's going to be at the Magic Kingdom in the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade. That's in the late afternoon, sometime in the 4 and 5 o'clock hour, depending on when the schedules are. But Bruno will be joining the cavalcade, so that's pretty exciting. As well as Merida will be moving, has moved over to a new location. But the new meet and greet over across from Cosmic Rays will be opening up on September 15th as well. Ryan says, this is my all-time favorite resort. This is our poly pool at the back of the resort, the main pool, the most active pool. We got a huge kids play area and splash pad over to our left. We're going to be talking a lot more about Bruno after he shows up in the park every day. Our pool here has its own slide. You can see all of the guests at the top of the rock formations up there waiting for their turn to come down the slide. And that waterfall, as small as it is, it has got some pound to it. If you get underneath there, it will knock the breath out of your back if you just get underneath there. So it looks nice and inviting. Just be aware of the fact that it's got some weight to it. It is a zero gravity pool, which is extremely nice. Those who are unaware, it was zero gravity. Instead of it just going straight to like 3 foot deep or something like that, a zero gravity, it just means it slowly gets deeper and deeper and deeper. So for those who have younger children who want to sit in the very, very shallow, you can easily choose your gradual depth into the pool. It is a very nice crane though, right? We're building our new DVC Polynesian building over to the background. So that's coming in. Of course, that's why we have the crane in the background as well. So the building's coming up fast, so hopefully it won't be here very much longer.
One of the reasons I'm so excited for this...
Did I say zero gravity? I meant zero entry. Thank you very much, Guarini. So, oh no, we're out here. Thank you very much. Zero gravity.
One of the reasons I'm so excited for this new building is that originally the Polynesian was going to be themed about similar to some of the resorts we see in Hawaii, which are tall and thin, but they thought that would not have the same vibe as having like multiple smaller buildings spread out from each other. So they scrapped the tall building idea and went for a more village kind of feel. So I'm excited to see if this is kind of like based
maybe
on
their original idea, what they wanted to do. Mike says the yellow crane is very traditional in Polynesian architecture. Good morning, Solar Cannon. Welcome in. Ryan says our family would stay at the Poly every time they went to Disney if they could afford it. All right, so I think let's go around this way because they have some pressure washing going on at the moment.
And
hang on, before we go over, let me show you guys. This is our club level area. You can choose to get a club level room, and The club level does include access to the club level lounge, which allows you to have food and snacks throughout the day. The club actually sits, the lounge itself sits out toward the back of the property like we are now. So at night, if you're sitting in the club, you can actually watch the fireworks. And they pipe in the music from Happily Ever After. So it's kind of a cool place to go and have some snacks while you're watching the fireworks. Again, club level, really nice way to stay here when you come to the Polynesian. So Jessica, I don't really have all of the details yet on the new DVC building, so I'm curious to see what it's going to be when it comes out.
It's going to take us a long time to get back. It's on the monorail and stuff.
So, if you don't like the crowdiness.
Good morning, Cat's Mouse. How are you guys doing this morning? Good to see you.
If you don't like how crowded or loud the main pool is, right over here we have the quiet pool.
No slide. And it is a lot quieter. The quiet pool. It does also have an Oasis pool bar and lounge area. It also has a zero entry, not zero gravity, but zero entry. Music in the background, a lot quieter. Welcome in, Kimberly, and glad you found it. Good morning, Ashley. Solar Planet, the resort looks cool, but I just cannot get away from Beach Club. The access to Epcot from dinner each night is perfect for my family. I agree. We actually love the yacht and the beach club for that exact same reason. Even before, well, maybe even more so before the Disney Skyliner came in, because we just love the Epcot International Gateway, the back entrance. And back then it was not nearly as crowded because people just didn't know about it back then. And I think that's why it's very important when you guys contact us for help in booking and planning your Disney vacations or your Universal vacations or even cruises. We're not going to be ones that say, all right, well, if you're going to go on a cruise, you have to go Disney Cruise Line. Or if you're going to go to Universal, you got to stay at the Portofino Bay. Well, if you come to Disney, you got to stay at the Polynesian, because it just doesn't work that way when it comes to vacations. It's very specific to families' needs, desires, wants, and priorities for their vacation. So if you are new and don't know a lot of the resorts, when you contact us, we'll be glad to help you kind of sort out, figure out what the pros and cons are, and see if we can find something that works for you. And while, yes, this resort does look great, this resort does look cool, it's not the perfect resort for everybody. And so when you contact us, we will be glad to see if we can find something that is the perfect fit for you and your family. So if you guys see anything that you guys would like more information on, or a quote from Disney or Universal, cruises, or all-inclusive resorts like Sandals and Beaches, feel free to send us an email, susanedwards@travelmation.net. Copy me at chrisedwards@travelmation.net, and let us know how we can help you find the perfect place to enjoy for your vacation. So all right, so this is in one of the lobbies of one of our buildings here, just so you can see what the theming is and how it looks. We won't go down, but I will show you guys what the hallway looks like. So our hallways, notice the torches along the way. And by the way, torches do light up around the grounds as you're walking around at nighttime. As twilight comes around, all the torches immediately turn on. So it's kind of cool to walk around at night here as well. And kind of come sit in the eggs, right? Stay comfy. Stay there for a second. We'll take a quick break, and I want to show you guys what it looks like if you're staying at one of our standard rooms here at the Polynesian. So sit back, relax, and let's see what the rooms look like inside the standard rooms. So that's what the newly remodeled rooms look like here at the Polynesian. They are all Moana inspired, and as you can see, Moana and Maui are just scattered throughout. There's even a couple of hey-heys here and there. So it's those who are fans of the Moana love the new looks and feels, but they're all very still kind of subtle. So even if you don't have a large, love for the Moana movie, you're still going to enjoy just the overall theming as it goes overall. So what do you guys think of the rooms? Brittany says, these rooms remind me of shades of green, but fancier. Steven says, the Poly gives you more pillows per bed on the Finney Disney Resort. Naomi says, these rooms were so cozy and nice. The only problem we had was the people above us sounded like they were sliding furniture around. We call those the elephants. Elephants go on vacation too, and we oftentimes we will actually ask for the top floor just so we don't have any elephants above us. But yeah, that could be kind of rough sometimes. John's like, nice resort, never been. Awesome. Good morning, Philip. How are you? Brittany's like, I love Moana. Well, if you like the styles, that's what the rooms look like here. And again, it's very browns, earth tones, and just very relaxed for the most part. So we enjoy those. So if you guys have questions, would like a quote, or if you'd like help booking your stay here or at any of the Disney resorts, feel free to reach out to us and let us know. Just remember, we don't charge any service fees as a travel agent. So Travelmation is a Disney Destinations Diamond Preferred, that's pretty high, Diamond Preferred earmarked travel agency. Been working for working with Disney Destinations for over 11 years, but because of that, we don't charge any service fees. Disney Destinations pays us a commission to help you guys after you travel, and you pay the same prices if you book your travel with us or with Disney Direct. The only difference is if you're doing it with Disney Direct, we are a lot more personal, and for us helping you guys out, and when new promotions or something changes in your reservations, we can reach out to you and help you guys out with that. And we don't charge anything. So the great thing is you're helping our small business and our family out. We're helping your family out, and nobody has to pay more for that. So it's really a great way to do it. So let us know if we can help it out on your next vacation as well. So let's get back out. We took a little bit of a little break. I took a little hydration while we were waiting. Let's go check out the bungalows. You guys ready? Hello, Whitney. How are you doing this morning? Welcome into Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Owen is still enjoying his fireplace egg chair over there. We can get you one of those for your room, right? It's like an isolation pod. All right. All right, let's go head on over to the bungalows. Now, the bungalows were added not too long ago. They're fairly new for the most part. They are a DVC added area. They are available for, sorry, morning doves. Good morning. The bungalows reach out over the water at the Seven Seas Lagoon. They are available for DVC members to use their points, but as with any DVC properties, villas, bungalows, cabins, whatever, they have to have so many available for the general public to book by Florida state law. So if you guys would ever like to go really nice here at the Polynesian, you can even grab yourself a bungalow. I'm gonna take you guys up on my favorite hill on property. Let's see, our boat going over to the Magic Kingdom and the Grand Floridian is over at the dock at the moment in the marina. And if you're just joining us this morning, aloha and welcome to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Before I go up the hill, see our sandy beaches here. Great place to watch Happily Ever After. Music is piped in. Anyone can come over and have a view of the fireworks from here off the beach on most nights, but keep in mind on specialty nights, especially like 4th of July, and New Year's Eve, they will have the beach roped off and only hotel guests will have access to the beach.
Another interesting fact about the history of this resort, at one point there actually was wave machines out across the water. It's great natural waves coming to the Polynesian resort.
For surfing.
For surfing.
They wanted people to be able to surf.
The only problem was over time, they noticed that much like actual waves, it was starting to erode the beach. So eventually they did have to take the, turn those off.
They turned off the wave machines. They were on the island that's right across from us over here behind the bungalows. Fun fact to go upon that, those wave machines, still there. Still there. They were turned off. They were never removed. So you can, if you were to go by and on a boat and look carefully, you might even see the remnants of the wave machine still there. Shelly says you should write ear-to-ear magic in the sand. I'll let Owen do it with his toes.
Why my toes?
Your toes. Put your toes in the sand.
Why?
Toes in the sand. Now, this is an observation point. It's one of my favorite places here on the resort. It's almost always empty. It's always quiet. And it's just, I don't know. It just sits here, and I don't think enough people know about it or enjoy it much or just get a chance to just sit and relax for a moment. Ooh, that is a big lizard, dude. That's like a Komodo dragon. Sorry, I scared you. You were a big lizard. You are. I mean, even the lizards like it, Cynthia.
Yeah, there's another one right there.
A little small one. How close would the big one let me get to him? Here's a big guy. Hi, buddy. He's gonna eat me. He's like, I'm out of here. All right. So there is a path that comes right up to this spot. A couple of benches. You can watch the fireworks from here. And you can see there's the castle in the background. You can see Space Mountain. I can see Tron from here. And it's right smack in the middle of all the bungalows. All the bungalows, like I said, are built over the water here at the Seven Seas Lagoon. Oh, we like our snakes here too, though, Heather. The most of the snakes, if not all of them, here on Disney property are usually rat snakes or black snakes. They eat the other bad snakes. They also eat a lot of the pests and things like that. And they won't hurt you. Leave them alone. They'll be fine. They'll slither away. Crystal says, must be a lot of treats in the skip lunch. Oh, we've got a really good thing waiting for us over at the Contemporary. Come and join us at the next stream. We're going to show you guys an entirely new treat menu over at the Contemporary Cafe.
Just a quiet flight, you can see everything. And it's also another great spot for viewing the fireworks. Like right here, you have direct view of the castle.
All right, would you guys like to look inside of our bungalows? They are high security in the way that you cannot even get into the bungalows areas unless you have a key on your band. So even the boardwalk itself is off limits to anybody who's not staying inside one of the bungalows. And it is a 2-bedroom full kitchen area with a back patio, dip pool, and sound speaker system that you can pipe in the music from the fireworks and everything. It's really nice. So you guys want to check it out? Like everybody's like, sure, why not? Let's go check it out. All right, let's see what it looks like inside the bungalows. Anyways, like the bungalows, an absolute dream to stay at for me. Is there anybody else in here who would love to put that on their bucket list to try out? Jeff. Oh. And of course, all the bungalows are all right beside one another. There is one thing that will always show you guys the pros and cons of everything. The reason we're staying up here instead of walking down toward, it's just so hot today. We're trying to stay out of the sun a little bit. But if we were to walk down to the other end, the farthest bungalow is right beside the TTC, Ticket and Transportation Center, and adjacent to the ferry boats. So whereas these may have a little bit of construction noise throughout the day, you're also going to have some ferry boat horns here or there. So it's just something to keep in mind and to consider. If the ferry boat noises late in the night may cause some concerns, if you're an early to bed kind of person, you may want to consider like a white noise or something like that to help that. But that is something to take into consideration, either with the bungalows or staying at the DVC rooms. All of these buildings to the far left that are closest to the TTC are all Disney Vacation Club villas and studios. So they because there's so few of them, it is something that if you guys are ever interested in staying at, as far out as possible would be best, because they are also DVC, and the way I would say you need to be prepared to be at least 7 months out, knowing that you want to grab those, because there's only going to be so few of them available that are non-DVC. And once they become open and available, they will probably not last for long. So Mark. Hello, Ivan.
The feel of just walking around the resort, with all this music, all the foliage, it's just relaxing. Not a lot of resorts have this kind of vibe to them.
So that's the other thing that Disney Houston's like that, is that, you know, most of the time that it will be, you know, construction noises throughout the day or transportation noises. Most of those are going to be at a time where you're going to be up and going anyway. So for most people, it's not a huge concern, but it is something we like to point out, because it may not be something that everyone will be okay with. So do the bungalows have a required minimum number of guests? No. We've had guests as few as 3 stay in a bungalow before. So, but with 2 bedrooms and of course a full living room for others to sleep in, it holds a few more than you would be like a normal room. So, and some would say, well, for that price, it should. Thank you guys. Amy says we're up to 487 thumbs up on today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for taking a couple of seconds and hitting the thumbs up whenever you come into our streams, just to help us keep that attention from YouTube. And of course, when you're staying here at the Polynesian,
You don't only have the monorail, you also have boat service.
boat service. I love to take the boat over. It's very quiet. It's so much smaller. It may not be air conditioned like the monorail, but as the heat dissipates over time when we get into the fall and winter, and it's a very nice boat ride over. Tigger fan, what would be your absolute favorite resort if you had to pick? It's oftentimes hard to choose like just one, because unless, like, for my sake, I know, like, well, there's always going to be another time, so I can choose between a few others, knowing that the others, you know, I don't choose will come along hopefully eventually. We get to visit them a lot, even if we're not staying at them. I do love Animal Kingdom Lodge. Animal Kingdom Lodge always feels spacious, especially Kidani Village when you get into some of the DVC villas. And for us, especially with a family of 5, it works out really well for us. So Also, Yacht and Beach Club, some of our favorites, because they have the best pool on property. That's the Stormalong Bay. That's so massive and so many different ways to swim or enjoy water activities. Plus, Beaches has the Beaches and Cream and Cape May Cafe. So I don't know. There's a lot of them. Just depends on what you're in the mood for that week, you know. There we go, Amy. We'll do an ear-to-ear magic bungalow meetup sometime. Right now, we're doing planning for our November meetup. And it's going to be the first weekend in November during the Run Disney Wine and Dine. So, you know, that would be something we can maybe do in the future. So, walk up pool area. You can grab yourself a drink. And some of our other cocktails here. You get a frozen margarita, sunset margarita, the lava flow, Pago painkiller. A lot of fun little drinks for those who want to go a little tropical on their vacation. Now, back in the past, prior to 2020, they did have a lot more marina activities as well. There were a lot more boat opportunities. You could actually rent sea-doos and go out on the water. Unfortunately, many, if not all of those types of activities did not return here in this marina, but you can see we still have the setup for those. Maybe one of these days that will change. We'll get those back. Our kids' splash area from another side. I think this is one of the best splash pads for kids on all the property. As much as I like Stormalong Bay, as how big it is and everything, a dedicated kids area, this one's really nice. It's got a couple of slides, lots of guns. I don't know, what do you think, Owen? Do you think the one at Kidani Village is as good as this one, or how would you compare the two? Because we just did
The one at Kidani has more priority. Not priority, variety. This one here focuses more on keeping everyone in the area wet. Like,
and it's right by the main pool as well. So
there's so many faucets and water spouts going off at the same time. There's one fountain that goes up into the air. So that you're in the center, you're punching.
this one's full sun. That's the only difference. This one's full sun. The one over at Kidani has a lot of shade to it. So thank you so much, Disney Lover 72, for being a part of our Magic Crew cast, our membership program here on YouTube. Thank you for your support. Looking good in green today, and I hope you enjoy the exclusive emojis that you as a Magic Crew cast can use in the chat today. Thank you so much, Disney Lover. So, give you guys a quick overview of the map, what you're going to be looking here. We started off in our Great Ceremonial House, which is our lobby, right down here. This is where you get on the resort monorail. Main Splash Kid area right there. The lava pool, the main pool with the slide and everything like that. We just did the barefoot pool bar. We walked over to the Oasis pool, which is your quiet pool. And of course, the bungalows that takes you out to the Seven Seas Lagoon. Pago and Moorea are both DVC buildings, and your club level areas are going to be in Hawaii right here. Now, over on this side, again, these are all of the Moana inspired rooms, regular rooms. This area here is going to be developed into a new DVC high-rise building, which is under construction right here behind us at the moment. It used to be the place where we had our sort of theater, I guess I'm looking for the luau. That unfortunately, as
Due to the pandemic, all the actors all surfaces and they connect.
Yeah, everyone from the Luau show, like many of our cultural ambassadors, were no longer employed, so we sort of lost the Luau show for so long. It kind of helped when that Disney made the decision that the Luau was going to go away in lieu of our new DVC building, which is right here. So this is the extent of the walkway area now.
Again, I'm excited to see what the like finished product is going to look at, the theme behind it.
Now, at one point, you could walk all the way from here to the Magic Kingdom from the Poly if you so wanted, by walking to the Grand Floridian, past the Wedding Pavilion, into the main area for the Grand Floridian, back over the Grand Floridian path to the Magic Kingdom. While this construction is going on right now, they do have a temporary setup for the walkway to the Grand Floridian, but it does take you around the construction area, so it's not as pretty as it used to be. But eventually, when this building is back up and operational, we should have the Seven Seas Lagoon Beach area available for the complete walk around like it was before. And yes, every single, not every single, but many of the larger resorts do have running trails. If you are a runner and would like to have your running practice even while you're on vacation, you can check out the running trails. Those can be found online or at those participating resorts. They will show you where those trails are and how long it actually is. The running trail here is just shy of 1 mile. Now, if you guys have signed up for the Run Disney Summer Virtual 5K series, we will be running our third and final 5K with you guys this Saturday over at the Art of Animation and Pop Century in our stream on Saturday morning, starting at about 8:30 a.m. We're going to be doing 3.1 miles for our last 5K of the 3 5K series. If you guys had signed up for that and have not finished your last 5K and would like to join us, oh, hello, squirrel friend. Please come and join us on Saturday. We'd love to have you be a part. Are you in a race? Are you racing me? You are, you're racing me. A little taunting. Little friend. We need to start carrying some squirrel food around with us. We can say hello to all of our squirrel friends. So, all right, let's go back inside. If you guys have any questions you'd like, please feel free to ask. We are here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. I will tell you, if you guys like the smell of the Polynesian lobby, check out Bo's Signature Candles. They are an Orlando-based small business, and they do have a poly scent that brings you into the smell of the Polynesian. I actually like to burn it in our place as well, just to remind me every once in a while of being inside the poly. We do have a link for Bo's Signature Candles in the description of our videos. We burn Bo's. We enjoy the scents and how it smells. And if you decide to check it out or to purchase any of Bo's products, using the link in our descriptions, a small portion of your purchase online will actually come back to our channel. So thank you so much, Bo's, for providing an affiliate link. All right, we made it back to the main lobby, back here to the boutique. So I figured that we would do a little shopping excursion to show you guys what the resort exclusive merchandise look like. Bisbee, thank you so much for hitting the subscribe button today. Welcome in. Welcome to the Magic Crew. Hello, Waters Embroidery Creation. How are you doing today? All right, let's go inside and check it out. We talked about the Honolulu cookies you can get here. They've been available for purchase a very long time. Have a lot of large tikis in here. My favorite one though, I'm glad when they did the renovations here at the resort that they kept this guy in. He is outside the building looking inside the window here. And you notice this one over here is like, shh, don't say anything. But, oh, and do you remember the nickname I gave this guy? Good morning. Do you remember the nickname I gave him?
Yep.
What is it?
He's that.
Huh?
He's that.
He's the sneaky peeky tiki. That's what I called him. I don't know what his real name is. That's just what I named him many years ago. I tell the kids, look out for the sneaky peeky tiki. And check out the back of this guy here. Yep. Welcome in, Debbie. Of course, you can get your general Disney parks items here like you would in many other the merchandise areas across the parks, including trading pins. And usually at the front you can ask for or look for the park specific pins that would be available, including ones that look sort of like this. Polynesian Village Resort. Mark's like the creepy tiki. He's a sneaky peeky creepy tiki. Anthony, is there a time limit to stay inside Trader Sam's Lounge? I think you're allowed to stay in as long as you're buying stuff. No, I've never had a time limit. They've never told me that we only have a certain amount of time. Of course, we've got some Tiki Room merch. Jose mugs. Jose. Just got out of the shower.
Rather than tiki hairs.
25.
25 for the Jose mug.
60.
60 for the shirt. Birds of a feather sing together. Thank you for chatting with us today, Kimberly. Thankful for all of our Ninja Watchers. This is a cool shirt. I kind of already, out the front door. I was going to say it's already out the Trader Sam's Grotto door.
Oh, that's a cool set.
So for once, they actually have all 7 pieces together, because we always had a problem finding out where were the 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't count that as 2 pieces. That should just be 1 piece. But you know,
What's the purpose of the pineapple?
it's I don't know, to put things in. I don't really know. But chips and dip are, you know, other service areas. It doesn't open too easily, but you can actually do this, I believe, if you want to. And set it right there, so it's even cooler just as a display piece. But this is for the 50th anniversary 7-piece hospitality set for big fans. This is kind of really cool if you have, especially if you have tiki theming for a party or even your own tiki bar. So now these guys are similar to what you get over at Trader Sam's Grotto. They got the other one down there below as well. Two-sided. Now, the one up here on the shelf is brand new. This one just came out like a week or so ago. It is a Dole Whip item. It's $29.99. It is specifically for the Polynesian Village Resort. It's got the Dole Whip top. It's got the little spoon inside. I don't know if you can see it because it's covered. It's like held together. But it's got a Maui designed spoon inside of the bowl for the big Dole Whip fans. Naomi, that cup has seen some things. He's like, I would have bought so many of these things. I like the shirt on the end. That's kind of nice. So your lounge fly.
Frame.
Picture frame.
That's good. That's free.
And you can hydrate from this one too. No surprises on the inside. Just a lovely cup of coconuts. Hi guys, aloha. So last week at Disneyland, the third edition of the Hatbox Tiki Mug came out on the 16th, I believe it was. We never know when we're going to get it, get something that they get over at the original Trader Sam's and when it comes over our direction. I have a feeling it will eventually. I just don't have any ideas of yet, so we haven't heard any word. And it's like, I might need that lounge fly. You know what, Mike? They probably would fill it for you. I mean, as long as you're getting the same amount of Dole Whip, I don't think they care what they serve it in. I wouldn't be ashamed to go and ask. Two different colors of mini ears.
Both say Polynesian toes in the back.
Are they the same ears, just backwards? Nope.
Yeah, that's what I was checking.
There are different ears.
They're different.
Different flowers and different ears. Montgomery's Moments. Do you need to have tickets to enjoy the resorts? No, you do not. Now, you may, if you have to park at the Ticket and Transportation Center, be required to pay to park, unless, of course, you go over to Disney Springs and take a bus over. But it does not require any tickets, and anyone can easily park hop, I should say resort hop, without having to have any entrance to any of the parks. I know, the salt and pepper shakers. Don't get me started. It's got its own stand. And Leo, oh boy. Yep. It's the Tiki Lamp. It's Maui. $299. And Cindy, that's why we actually have the, I know that's the shirt I saw on the mannequin. That's a really cool shirt, the Ringer shirt. That's why I oftentimes will burn the oil for the Tiki Resort, the Poly. Naomi says we need to hydrate, so as soon as we get out of here, we'll do just that. And of course, I got some Halloween stuff as well. Some expensive lighting. Yes. Some more Trader Sam's Grotto merch. A women's cut shirt. And what's on the back of this one, Owen? 1600 Seven Seas Drive, Trader Sam's Grotto, the Polynesian Village Resort. Very basic shirt.
What's 35?
35? I mean, how many other lounge places do you know of that has their own line of clothing? Including this shirt. Boom. There you go, man. What do you think of that one?
$60?
60?
Actually, that'd be a lot higher looking at the quality of that.
Look at all of that. Where's the crocodile? The volcano mug is not on there, is it? No. Where's the crocodile? I want the Krakatoa. And if you are a big fan of Olumel, Olumel is a friend of Duffy's, really big over in Olani, and they started carrying Olumel and some of his friends here at the Poly as well. So there's Olumel there. It's an Olumel Loungefly, really smart looking. Olumel is a turtle, and you can see some of the other friends that he has. Really big. Some of his other friends are really big, including Cookie over in Shanghai Disney. Including an Olumel Spirit jersey. Not creepy at all. Not creepy. All right, this is our boutique. Definite place to stop in. Lots of Polynesian Resort exclusive merchandise just for those who are coming in who would like to remember their trip staying here. All right, well guys, this is our concludes the end of our walking tour of the Polynesian Village Resort. And we hope that you guys, if you've never been here before or you're not familiar with the resort, watching today maybe taught you a few things about what you may find here if you come and stay. And if you've always wanted to come stay here, we hope that we have inspire you to think about booking your next trip for 2023 or 2024 here. And if we can help you when it comes to getting you a quote and helping you with that process, please send us an email. We would love to help you guys out. And pricing does change per season, per room, for different prices for weekday and weekend. So send us an email with your trip dates, who's coming. If there's someone under the age of 18, give us their ages of when you will travel so we can give you an accurate quote. And we would love to be your Travelmation travel agent moving forward. So send us an email today. It's susanedwards@travelmation.net, chrisedwards@travelmation.net, and let us be a part of your next Polynesian Village Resort Walt Disney World stay. And when you book here and you purchase your tickets and your room package together, we can even help you with all of your dining and other issues as far as transportation to and from the airport and other stroller rental and even scooter rental. So let us know how we can help you guys out and take a little bit of stress away from your next Disney vacation. Oh, you're welcome, Greg. We hope you've enjoyed it. We hope you had a good time hanging out with us. And Owen always loves to spend time at the resorts. And just, yeah, I think that a lot of, unfortunately, we don't get as much attention at the resort sometimes from different groups. And we just want to make sure that that is always an option. You guys can know and see exactly what's going on here. So. Well, don't forget, guys, we have another stream coming up this afternoon where we will be checking out new menu items over at the Contemporaries Contempo Cafe moving this afternoon. So if you guys haven't done so already, go find our next stream and come hang out with us. We're going to go grab some lunch, and then well, we didn't name it, but Owen named it 6 desserts and a chicken sandwich. So we're excited about trying the new spicy chicken sandwich for lunch, and then afterwards, completely new dessert menu over at the Contempo Cafe. So we hope that you guys can join us. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Firefly. It's going to be fun. Here is our link. You guys can go find it and go hang out there. You guys can continue the chat while we're making our way from this resort to the other. And if you guys are having a great time hanging out with the Magic Crew, we'd love for you guys to continue chatting in our next stream right there. And we will be on with you guys. We may even start a little earlier depending on how things go. So feel free to go over and chat and have some fun over there until we join you guys over at Contemporary. It's always a lot of fun to hang out with you guys. Thank you so much for everybody who came in today and hit that subscribe button. Welcome into the crew, guys. At this point, we are at 25,590 Magic Crew members. We are 10 away from 25,600. So if you guys are watching today and you haven't already subscribed, we'd love for you guys to do that and become a part of the Magic Crew. Remember, we do this every Monday through Friday, and we'd love for you guys to be a part of it as well. So from all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, thank you guys for walking around the resort with us today. It was a lot of fun. We'll be back with you guys in about less than 2 hours, probably even maybe in an hour and a half. We'll see you guys in a couple hours. So you guys have a great afternoon. Thank you all so much for what you do. And remember, after the stream is over, even later after the second stream is over, when you find somebody else in your life, whether you know them or not, share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. But whatever you do, be the sunshine in somebody else's day, because you never know what's going on in their life. So be that sunshine and bring them up as well. You guys have a great afternoon. We'll see you later. And well, we're gonna be over the resorts. Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah. Well, okay, we'll still do parks. How about that? All right, so you guys ready? We'll see you guys in the parks and the resorts. See you guys later.